explore.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. What about others?
Hey Gopinath, good morning. Hey everyone. My name is Yadnesh. I'm also like a beginner for Azure. Like my company we use it.
Okay.
So purpose of joining this is to know Azure more. Thank you.
Okay. Fantastic. Anybody else?
Yeah, hi Gopinath, this is Ajay.
Hey, hi,
So,
Ajay.
after 5 years of experience in PySpark development, the purpose of joining this course is to know about Azure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Fantastic. Okay. What about Nanda?
Hello,
Hi, Nanda. I'm Nanda Kumar.
Okay.
So basically, I'm a Java developer. Basically, I'm doing some application development, design, and architecting.
Okay.
And predominantly, I'm working on cloud and DevOps. Uh,
Okay.
just for the multi-cloud, I'm just exploring much into the Azure.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Any .NET developers here?
yeah, myself Arijit. I'm a .NET developer.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I'm started my career with .NET and still with .NET, so that's the reason I am finding people who are all
Okay,
in my area. Okay.
but I am new to Azure. Actually, previously I was doing Azure course
Okay.
from EdYoda, but
Okay.
unfortunately, our instructor left in between, so I have to start from again fresh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kshitiz Biyani and I'm working as a data scientist, also working in Azure. I've
Hmm.
joined this course to get an idea of how to select resources when we are developing anything from scratch. So
Okay.
that is my
Yeah.
main objective.
Yeah, you're in the right place. Very good. Okay. Yeah, hi,
Yeah.
Tyagarajan and Lakshmi Reddy. Yeah, thank you for your experience, tester and system admin. Yeah, system admin, very important. Yeah, thank you. Come in. Okay, great guys. Okay. So one more minute is there. Anybody else left out? So please speak up.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi, I'm myself Upendra Verma, and I am working as a project lead in customer success. And
Okay.
I have had total around 14 plus year of experience,
Okay.
and I have some basic knowledge of Azure cloud.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi, good morning. May I
Good
know your
morning.
name, please?
Hey,
Actually, I
my
joined
name
little
is Gopinath.
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 Hi, Gopinath.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Gopinath
Gopinath, good
Sudan.
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Uh, yeah, I joined last session actually. Last 7th on 8th November's session I joined, but I am
Okay.
unable to find the recording of those session actually. I
Okay.
raised request also, but I didn't get till now any reply from them.
Yeah, yeah. I'll talk to Sandeep on this and I will give you. So please ping your name
Yeah,
and leave the note here. Type
yeah,
note
yeah.
and colon and you give your needs so that they will pick it up from here.
Sure, sure. Okay,
Okay.
in chat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, in the chat.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's start slowly. So meanwhile, the people will join. Okay, so it is just a just a gel session. Just I'm going to talk about some of the experience before cloud and after cloud. Yeah, I'm big fan of whiteboard, so I would like to share my screen here. Um, 1 minute. Yep, it's opening now. I hope everyone can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm big fan of whiteboard so that you can see how many diagrams I made for each and every session. I believe in the visual presentation, then after that technical depth that I like it very much because that works out very good for me. So even I used to recommend people to do this. Okay. Azure first session. So I will make it as Azure first session here. So the advantage with this one is I can able to share this link. You can able to have it. Whatever the changes I made, that also you can able to see it here. Okay. So coming back. So around
You-
six.
Sorry to disturb you, Gopinath.
Yeah.
Uh, so this is from today's new session, or the last one which you done. That is no more, right?
No, this is the new session, so you can take it from
Start
here.
from.
You will find a lot of insights here.
Okay.
You will
Okay, got it.
find, definitely you will find a lot of insights here.
Yeah,
So
sure, sure.
I'll share from there. Okay, so around yeah, so around 12 years before, I got some software order from Canada. Okay, the product is there is a customer management in a different way. Okay, customer management plus vendor. So this is the project, vendor commission. Okay, so this is what the project I got from Canada. One company have given to us. We are so happy. Around four people joined together and we attended the interview, and we satisfied their knowledge level. And they have deleted the first requirement as well. So we taken the Kanban board and we plan for everything. We'll send the plan and everything. And after that, they have asked one single document. That document is nothing but give your infrastructure. Then we asked them, what is the infrastructure? We all have laptop. No, no. So we need this certain configured system, and we need HR in place. And also you should have power backup. Okay, you should have a power backup for your system, and everything is required. So once that is approved, that everything is satisfied our criteria, there is no complaint, then only we will look for the delivery. After the first delivery only, we'll give the payment. So this is what we got. To do that, to base one database server and one application server, for that we bought machines, and also the power backup and whatever the configuration when we are making it, and everything including HR and all this, this one we spend around 13 lakh rupees. Okay, 13 lakh we have spent.
So may I ask, is it like a starting of new company?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
and then you got the first project also.
Yes, first project
Oh,
as well.
great, good, good, great, congrats.
Okay,
So if
no,
this
no,
is
it's
for
7 years
EdYoda
before.
or for,
No, 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 no,
oh,
no, no,
okay,
no. It
okay,
is my own story. It's not no
oh,
touch base
honest
with
story.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
It's
okay,
my own
okay,
story. Please,
oh,
okay.
great, great, great.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, continue.
So it take around 13 lakh rupees for us to reach their target, but suddenly they will tell that we need to use this operational model and all these things. We buy original softwares and all these things. We took so much amount. But after that, we recover only 25 lakhs or something only we could able to receive from there. But that this 13 lakh rupees, it is obviously it is starting operational cost for us. So we couldn't able to bear that. We couldn't able to see much profit there. So after that, the next projects when we are going, that's okay. But still the expenses are very high. So you have to power in Bangalore around 9 years before, it is 9 rupees per unit in case if you go as a company. Okay, so all these things we spend there, and more than profit, the loss also, not loss, expense also chasing us. So this is what the situation sometime before, but now it is not that. To set this up, we took more than 2 months to everything, to get the license and properly do everything. It has taken so much time for us. So Windows NT server, we need to keep connect the system, and we need to check, and we need to buy the antivirus and all. The list is very big. So to manage that, a lot of expense happened. And also it took 2 months for us to satisfy their needs. But now, if you see that we are living in the cloud world, if I want to create one server, okay, I need only 4 minutes. 4 minutes of time, it is fine. Just 4 minutes of time, it is fine to create a system. And after that, I need to set up means, the software or all group policy softwares are there. So it will be cost is very less. Even if I have 12,000 rupees from there, I could able to easily manage my, I can start up the things immediately. Because 12,000 rupees approximately, per month, if I pay for this two servers, that is more than enough. Okay, that server will work perfectly, and also we can able to manage things very easily. I no need to spend money for any of the power charges and other things. My computer is more than enough, because once I create it, so the cloud will hold my virtual machine, and the power, no need to be maintained the power, no need of nothing. All system related things, everything. If I have a normal laptop, I can able to start that. So that is how the cloud is one of the nearest digital environment top of your head. Whichever you want, it will give you. So cloud is such a beautiful, invention, I can say, that is providing all the resources in a very less time, and there are a lot of benefits are there. So whatever the policies we followed, backup policy and all these policies, by default it is available in the cloud. So the cloud is nothing but it is a data center. It have simulated motherboard and real hard disk and everything. Using that, you can able to create all the virtual machines and virtual resources, everything you can able to create, and that can be bind with your internet. Okay, so internet is nothing but network of network. So your computer also part of that network. You can able to access all the resources in your system. Simple example, I will always used to tell this. The people want to create, you might heard about Maya software. Maya is a software you can able to create animation videos. The original picker, you want to do all the movie related graphics. If you want to do, you can able to do it very easily with Maya. But to run the Maya and the movie level, the machine configuration is, the machine cost is very high. You can't able to afford that. But now what you can do is you have few lakhs, that is more than enough. You can buy a system in the cloud and you can able to inject those inputs there, and you can able to work for few hours, and you can stop the machine or delete the machine, take your work backup, and again if you, whenever you want, you can able to restore it. You no need to spend multiple lakhs to buy a system itself. So because the cloud is provide everything there. So this is what the cloud make a magic, so everything is available for you. You want to start a company, or if you want to work individual, so anything that you want to explore, you can able to do that. Some people are here, they told data engineers, they might know about Databricks. Okay, so what is Databricks? Oh, how do you do that? You need to buy license, right? You need to buy a license and you need to do that. But here, if you, even if you go to online, 14 days of trial version is there. But after that, if you want to pay, you need to pay much more money. Okay, I think if you people know the figure, you can tell me. As per my, this is 20,000 rupees or something. You need to pay, then only data bricks that you can able to buy and you can able to operate. But once the cloud is come into picture, so it is few minutes only. Everything will be on your screen that you can able to directly start operating with that. So this is how the cloud is making the big change in the world. If you want to learn cloud, there are two things that you need to understand. One is what is cloud computing, another one is what cloud services. Okay, so now let's talk about the cloud service first. Okay, so what is cloud service first? So the cloud service means what we called as service. So whoever it is providing service they are providing, we call them as a server, right? So the cloud service means it is nothing but what the cloud is providing facility to you. I'm taking a small example. You want store the data. Okay, you want a storage, biggest storage for your company. What you can do is you can able to go to cloud and ask for a storage space. It will provide you the storage. So it will provide the storage. You can able to use that. So how the Google Photos work, or Google Drive work, in the same way they will give a storage space for you can do that. So this is called storage service. If you want virtual machines, you want, yeah, so VMs they will provide. This is a virtual machine service or EC2 cloud service. I will tell you what is EC2 and all. So this kind of providing. So whatever the facilities the cloud is providing you, we call them as a cloud service. What is cloud computing? The computing is computational power, that whatever the resource you are creating that is chargeable, how you are utilizing that resource on the maximum level. So that kind of computational you need to do, then only you can able to use the things better. So how you will use the cloud services or cloud resources in a better manner, that is what we call them as a cloud computing. To understand both of this, I would like to tell one example here. So you can understand. 1 minute. Yeah. You see that here. The user A and user B both are buying a system. in cloud. Okay, imagine they both are buying system in the cloud here. Okay, so they bought a computer of 500 GB hard disk. Okay, and so whatever the i7 processor, whatever the process they bought. Okay, so one system is for uh, I'm sorry. Okay, they buy two systems with the same configuration. Okay, so 500 GB hard disk and i7 machine. So they bought it. Okay, now they have host their application here. You know what is hosting, right? So for example, here YouTube is hosted and here Facebook is hosted like that. So there are two web application is hosted. Now, when they started operating it, so suddenly their application has become very famous. And what happened? So in 10 days only, they have utilized 450 GB of hard disk they have used. Okay. Now they rush to the computer cloud industry, who wherever they bought, they are coming and saying that, my system is going to be get full. What would be the best solution? So obviously the best solution would be you are increasing your hard disk limit, right? So I can able to increase to 1 TB. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that 1 TB so that I can able to increase the size. So this can be utilized, or I can able to replace the whole system as well. I can able to increase the bandwidth of it. I can do all these things. But so the quickest solution for is, I can able to increase the hard disk size. So in that case, the system will be live for some more days, some more months. Okay. Then after that, again the same problem will come. Then again we need to increase the hard disk size. So again the problem will be get resolved. Or we can able to use multiple solutions we can able to provide. But take one small scenario only. So temporarily I'm increasing the hard disk size. This is the solution. Now, user A is facing this problem. So I provide the solution to increase the hard disk. Yeah, it is increased. And the same way, the user B also going to be face the problem. So now the cloud market saw that this kind of scenario is there. So they provide one solution that is called EC2 system. Elastic cloud computing. What is this elastic cloud computing will do? So whenever the hard disk reached, so EC2 system, what it will do, whenever the hard disk size is reached 80% of the usage, automatically it will increase 50% of the hard disk. This event happen. In this event, you will increase the size to 50% of the hard disk size, or some amount of size you can able to increase it. So in this case, whenever the hard disk size is fully filled, so the elastic cloud computing, elastic like elastic, it will expand the size of the system, so it will be extended. So in the same way, the customer no need to come to you and say that, boss, my hard disk is fully filled, what to do? Okay, because automated, I have given a solution there. So automatically hard disk will be keep on increasing. So now this EC2 is a service, cloud service. The calculation I'm doing 80% reached, then increase for another 20% or 30%, 50%. These are all the numbers you have calculated. So immediately you can able to increase 500%, you can able to increase. The problem will not come at all. But you have to pay for this 500%, right? To overcome that, cleverly you can able to plan. So only 50% or 20% I can able to increase. Like that, even you keep on increasing the size. So the hard disk and your system will be stable and you can able to utilize for your complete business usage. So this is the service the cloud is providing to you. This is what we call them as elastic cloud computing. Okay, the elastic cloud computing is a service. Whatever the numbers you are deriving now, so these are all computational. So you are computing how your resource need to be used. This sciences we call this a cloud computing. Yeah. Okay. Is that clear to everyone? Can you please, respond me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. So cloud service and cloud computing. Okay. So the computing is there. So this computing will be managing. So we need to learn these two things. Okay. So the computing will come on throughout the session. Computing will come into picture and cloud service also throughout it will come in. But we need to understand the difference of it and what the cloud computing you are learning, or what the cloud service you are learning. And accordingly, you need to, prepare your mindset to learn what are the numbers I need to learn, or facilities I need to learn. Those things that you need to understand. Okay. So now I'm keep on talking theoretically, boss. This is that and all. Let's see one small thing. Okay. So we'll go with small storage account and who is creating and what it is creating and what is today's topic. Those things and all will come back. So the initially we should have to go with the small low hanging topics, and we'll plug out and we understand the things better. Then after that we'll go for the high one that is very easy. Okay, let's see that. So now what I will do, I will get into my Azure account. I think I have in already. Okay. Before do any session, I used to do that. I'm also recommending you to do all these things, whatever I'm doing when you're using cloud. Go there, select this, just delete it, because this resource are all, it is hourly based. So when I keep it for as it is, it will unnecessarily charge. These are all I use it for taking the session. So I'm just deleting it. So other than key vault, everything will be get deleted. Key vault is somebody is using. So I just locked this device. That's why, this will not work. Apart from that, everything will be get deleted. No problem. This environment is a beautiful environment. In my career, this is one of the best website I can see that here. Because this Azure cloud platform, you see that this is the portal.azure.com. If you click, then this will come in. You see that here, the site will work. If I now I'll go back. So this keep on showing your progress as well. Okay, you see that. So the progress history and all everything will come in. And also you can able to go for multiple operations. You can see here. So you can able to give a command line also here. That also will work. Using UI also you can able to operate. Command also will work, UI also will work. So both the things simultaneously will happen. So it's one of the best example for multiprocessing and multitasking. Okay, so CLI commands you can able to give. So in the command line also we can able to create the system, and you can able to do everything. And also you can at the same time can able to use with the UI as well. And also, if you give hundreds of device to create, in the background it will create, it will not affect your front end. Okay, just it will show the keep on showing the status. Okay, even I tried to see, I think .NET developers will can able to understand something better. So I try to what to say, see this site, how this, what are the techniques they have used and all, but I couldn't able to find much here. Okay, so probably they might use some many background threading processes and all, but this site is very safe. You can't do much here. Okay, yeah, it's coming in. Okay,
The site,
this,
please, the site with you, this portal, right? This portal you are saying.
this portal. This is a website. This is not a cloud. Everybody's misunderstanding is this is what the Azure cloud. No, this is a website. The Azure is connected in the background. That is a data center is there. Data center is providing the resources. This is just a dashboard for you. This dashboard, it is providing all the facility to you. Okay. So this is just a website. Okay. So now.
And then what is cloud in this then? What are the services where you that come as a cloud? Then?
Yeah, I'll show you that. Just you can see one cloud service, so that you will 90% of the questions will be answered. So this is my cloud environment. I bought this cloud, so you see that my name is here, and so this is the cloud environment. What I'm going to do for sampling you, I'm going to create one storage account for you. Okay. Yeah. Imagine I have started a company, so my people need to pass the files here. And so they want to store the file, or I need to give that information to them, that they can able to see those files, and they want to operate with that, so they want to do that. So in that case, so I'm going to create one storage account. So just I will go for storage account here. See here in the home page, everything will be floating. I amazed with the search button. So if I type here storage account, you see how they have planned it. Storage account, services will come, cloud services will come, and resource group will come. This is what you're going to learn today. And also you can see the marketplace. Marketplace means nodes. And after that, you can able to continue here. So marketplace, the enter ID, this is nothing but Active Directory information. And so many information will be available under one search box. Do you see this? 19 services, 2 resource groups, and still 4 more services are available. So all these things will be shown in one search box. And this will never get delay. I didn't see that it is much delay here. So it will work just like that. So that's why I said it is one of the best website I could see like that. Okay. So now this is the page for you to create your resources. When I say resources, if you create storage account, that is also resource. If you create a virtual machine here, that is also resource. Anything that you are creating in this environment, we call them as a resource. Okay, so now I'm going to create one storage account here. It is very easy and simple. So see here, click on storage account, or you can type here storage account. So that will appear. And you see that. So I'm creating a storage account here. Yeah, it's appeared. So now, so you are going to create a storage account. Okay. It is like a Google account or Rediff account, like that. It is an one account. So under this account, you can able to manage data. I'm not telling you can manage files. I'm saying you can able to manage data. There is a big difference is there. Data means you can able to store files, messages, tables, and all the file sharing, everything that you can able to do. So these are all the types are we call them as data. Okay, so all type of data you can able to manage the storage account. So that is what the advantage here. It is not only helping to store the files. Let me create one storage account here. This is my subscription name. I paid on the subscription name and I bought this. And second thing is resource group. So what is the resource group? Resource group is nothing but this is very logical. So what is that logical? I have started a company. I am recruiting the people. 10 developers I took. Um, 2 architects I took, and 3 HRs I have selected, and 2 managers are there. So now for each people, they will use Azure resources. For them, I need to create a virtual machine, and I need to create the storage account and everything. So whatever I'm creating, this is called resource. Now to manage the resources better, what I will do, I will create a resource group, managers group. All the resource about the managers will be get under that group. This is logical one. So logically, I create one group. Under that group, I keep all the resources. So that is why we are creating a resource group. Resource group is nothing with technical. It is all about the collecting the resource. If you collect the number of resources and you can able to keep it under one group, that's it. That is what we call them as a resource group. Easily you can able to create. So one word kind of group here. So if I say that EdYoda GRP, that's it. EdYoda GRP will be get created. That's it. So yeah, this group is get created. I have created many groups here for my all application development thing to partition that. One day I need to sit and I need to delete all the resources groups because many resource group not I'm using at all. So now I have EdYoda group is there. For EdYoda group session, I will create resources. Later I can able to see this resource group and I can able to understand, okay, these are the resources I created. Okay, whether I need to keep it or delete that, I will do that. So this is what the group is. Do you all understand what is resource group is, right?
Yeah, so much for understanding. This is the static point of this cloud, right? So in this group, you are going to use all the services if you're going to
Yes.
add, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So this will
Okay.
be the base point of this cloud.
This is the base point.
Cloud.
So where,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, you are right. Okay. Then the storage account name I need to give. So here it is going to throw error. I'll say, okay, it'll throw error. It is not going to allow capital letters. Now it will allow. Okay. But this is already taken. Eastware is already taken. I didn't work on this name created as Eastware is, I have never created, but still it is saying that it is Eastware is taken. That means what? Whatever the resource group which you are creating, that is going to be built as a URL. because you are not working on the local hard disk. In the local hard disk, FTP protocol will work. Now you are working cloud that is somewhere in the internet. So now whatever the resource you want to create, those resources will be, you can able to access this resource via URLs. When the URL is built, there is no topic about capital letter and small letters. You understand? No? So in that case, this name should be universally unique. Universally unique. Okay, so what universally unique means, what I should do? I can able to give some number that definitely it will be universally unique. Okay, with this name I can create. So otherwise, what we can do is you can able to create like this. So if you want to create a resource group as an architect group, architect, okay, and after that I will say I can give my email ID for just practicing purpose. I'm telling you. So obviously my email ID is unique, so no one might be created. After that, you can able to add 1, 2, 3 kind of thing that you can able to make it somehow unique. The rule is two. One is it is universally unique. Then next one is it is going to be all the letters are small letter, because after create the URL, this name is going to be part of the URL. Is going to be a part of the URL. I will show you that. Okay. Next one is region. What is that region? Cloud, Azure cloud is there. They have hosted in US. Guys, many people are pinging the message. Is it a question for me? Guys, better you speak because I don't want to watch two monitors. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let the questions come and you can answer them later at bunch towards the end.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm keep on seeing that messages are increasing. So that's why I asked you. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Some of the things I will answer. If I create a resource group, it will be cost me. No. Okay. Resource groups are not creating cost for you. Okay. Yes. EC2 services here as well. So EC2 is a concept. It is not for only for AWS. Okay. It is common for everything. Okay. Fine. So now if we see that, you can see that, Azure service account name I created and the region is there. See, Azure is a Microsoft company they have created to provide a service to everyone. In every country, they have data centers. So in India, there are 3 data centers: Chennai, Madhya Pradesh, and Mumbai. So this is the 3 places they have a data center. So what you need to do is who is going to use this resource account, so storage account. This storage account is used by South Indian means. So better to create in Chennai so that data center is there and client also there. So the transaction will be much faster. Even you can able to create for central US also, not a problem. It will take very, very nanosecond difference. It will be take. But always cumulative of all nanoseconds joined together, it should not become 1 second or 2 seconds. That is why best practices always create a resource group nearest to your client. Okay, nearest to client you can able to create, then we can able to do that. Okay. Obviously, it should be a geographical location. You have a list is there. This is available list is there, and this have a lot of rules and it is there. South Korea you can't able to select here. Okay. And you can see that Korea Central and Chinese you can't able to enter in some area, and German some of the entries you can't able to select here. They are all so they have some restriction in their country, and you could not able to create there. Okay, so those things and all that you can able to manage it here. But logically you have to think. So where is my people are working on, and how do give a best service? So in that case you have to select a nearest region. I can select here, it is a South India here, I can able to select here. Okay. So South India, I can able to select here. Let's see here. Basic South India. Yeah, I can create here. So now what
So,
I'm
one question. So, region means like it's a data center, right? The data center locations
yes,
where the company is having.
yes,
So, there are all resources are going to be hosted and all services we are going to use for that location, right?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And so I am going to create storage account. Already I told you, storage account have multiple phases. One is either I can able to create only file service here, file blob and blob or storage lake account that you can able to create, or I handle only files, or other table and everything that I can able to create it. Now I am not going to select this first two because I want to show everything. So I will say other tables and only blob storage. Okay. 1 minute, guys. Okay, yeah, it is asking me. Yeah, I'll select the other one. Okay, leave that. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing primary services. I'm looking for tables and queues. Okay. And after that, so I'm seeing that this feature is recently introduced. Okay, so the Azure, when you're learning Azure, keep in on one thing. Some of the new feature after they are based on the experience and suggestion, they are creating new features. Okay, but these are all lightweight only, not heavyweight. But still, you need to understand that. Okay, so now earlier I can see one general option is there. That option is not showing. That is why I'm searching on this. Okay, so Azure Blob Storage means blob only will come. Data Lake means data lake only will come in. Under the data lake files will be there, but I want everything. So better I will go for this tables and queues. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll create another one, not a problem. So here, performance is there. So I'm creating storage account. I have given my storage group and I have given storage account name and what is the region I selected and what is the primary service also I created. Then after that, what would be the performance? The performance have two things. One is general performance. The other one is highly recommended performance. Because, it will give a very less latency. This one is high speed. This one is normal. Okay. And this is a high speed. High speed in sense they will use SD cards for storing the files and data. And there are many other features are there. So they will utilize everything there. So that way, this service is the primary will be much faster than the normal. Okay, there are lithium hard disk is there, normal hard disk is there, magnetic hard disk is there. So if you go to premium, so those kind of high configuration is used in the data center. So your performance will be much better. Standard is very normal. Okay. Now you see that. So I'm going for standard. So this up to this one, all are practically, okay. But this is a business booster. What is this business booster? Banks are still, they are not 100% using your cloud. Their banks are not supporting cloud because the bank is an organization. They don't want to store the data in the other organization. Okay, so that is why all the primary services are all important service, sensitive services are still they are using their own cloud, their own servers. They are not using any cloud. They are not touch basing cloud at all. Okay, so still date. So now to recover them and saying them, boss, you stored the file. I am providing multiple layer of security. This is one of the example. What is that? That is redundancy. What will happen? Whatever the files you are storing, whatever the tables you are storing, everything. Guys, I need to pick this call. Please excuse me for a minute. I'm really sorry for that. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now what happened? Um, so the local redundant is there. What is local redundant? Boss, you save the file to me. In case of any of your file is got damaged or something, you have another backup with you. The backup option also you can choose. For example, uh, suppose a heavy power cut in the data center, that data center is not accessible, what will happen? This is the question. So they are giving answers. When you store the file at the same time, one backup in your data center, where what you choose, that is in Asia, South Asia. The another backup will be on the same country. Okay. One is local redundant. Local redundant in the same country, different backup will be taken. Okay. Geo-redundant means one backup is in India, other backup in South Africa or US. Okay. So that kind of backup policy that I can able to keep. That is called local redundant and geo-redundant. Yeah. So here they are boosting. Yes, please.
So the local means you say like availability zone what we have in AWS, right? Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, or
My kind request. My kind request to you, but there's a good question and the answer also you have given. Yes, I can say yes, but here I'm kindly requesting you. Last 15 minutes I will give you. By the time you
okay.
can compare that AWS and Azure. But initially, when the many freshers are there, when I started talking about both, no, you and me can able to understand. The others will have eyebrows open, okay, because what they are talking like that. Okay, so
Sure,
better.
sure,
So
okay.
the comparison of these things, last 15 minutes, you and me, we can able to discuss heavily, not a problem at all. But this time, so let's not compare. But your question, my answer is yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the local redundancy we created, so automatically the backup will be taken. Now done. So after that, advanced option is there, network is there, data protection, encryption, all these things are there. I am not going to touch as of now. First, let me create a basic storage for you. You will see that, your own eyes, the storage is creating, you're operating. Then after that, we'll come back. So you will understand everything in a better way. Now, so it is a cloud era. So in the cloud era, you are creating a storage account, you're keeping in South India. The data place is placed there. It is going to be placed there. For that, I'm going to create an account. Let me go and click on review and create. Okay, so it is created. So I'll create, no, it is not created. It is validated everything. Everything is fine. So these are all default options. They're all security options are enable STP disabled, enable networking file system disabled. So all these things are disabled, security and other things are there. We are going to learn all these things. Don't worry about it. But now, as of now, I'm creating a basic storage account. So just I will click on say create. Now reviewed. Now I'm going to create. It is going to create now. Yeah. Now, around 500 terabyte of data, it is reserved for you now. Within this few seconds, 500 terabyte of data will be get reserved for you. So deployment is going on process. So please wait for some time. So these are all the resource, additional supporting resources are getting created. You can able to see that in deeper operational details. So these are all the things are getting created now. Okay. If you want to access this resource programmatically, these are all will be helpful. Yeah. I'll show you how to access this. It's going on,
So
so
this
please stop.
500 terabyte is on the free subscriptions or is a paid one?
It is in the
In
free
paid case,
subscription or
you will
paid
get okay.
subscription.
Both
Everybody you will get it. Both you will get.
in both cases you will get 500 terabyte
Yes,
only.
500 terabyte
Okay.
data. Initially you got. Totally you can able to operate with maximum 2500 terabyte data. You can able to store it in single storage account. Okay. So,
No,
but
did we select the storage capacity in that first
no, no,
query?
no, 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 no. We have not selected anything.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is got reserved. It is got reserved for you. So that is how they are welcoming you. Boss, we need to understand some of the business growth as well. What is the habit of Microsoft? They will open the mouth means all the softwares will go inside, they'll close the mouth and they will show that everything is mine. That is what the habit of Microsoft. Earlier generation, you have MS Word, sorry, Word Star, Lotus, Lotus 123, and Animwork. These are all the tools, separate tools. All these tools are, it is helping to build the document. One tool is one company build one tool to build the document. One company is for spreadsheet and everything. They open the mouth with the name of MS Office. Now, do you know what is WordStar is? No.
No, not
Lotus
used now.
123, no, because everyone know MS Office, MS Word, they integrated all these things. That is how they work. Here also same case. So
Okay.
they want to swallow everyone. They will give n number of facilities. Okay. So that is how now the Azure is become number one cloud now. The company is also growing very fast and going to that. So that is there. Yeah. Now,
Sir,
yeah.
in single resource can we create multiple stories?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So multiple services also we can
Yes.
use. Okay.
Yeah. You can see
Okay,
that
sir.
the storage account is get created now. Okay. Yeah. Now this it is operatable. Yeah. So storage browser. So you can see that container, files, queues, and everything is there. These are all the storage type of medias that you can able to create. Okay. So this is the storage. So this type of data you can able to store it. Let's see one by one. When you create a storage account, what you will do? You will create files. Yes or no? Yeah, you will create a file. So Word file you will
Yes.
create, photos you will create, and backup you will create, and everything you will do that. So Microsoft is basically, they are very good experienced in programming. So whatever the programmer needs and as well as customer needs, both will be combined together in the Azure. I'm not saying AWS is not or something. Everybody is there, but in Azure that is simply different. I will show you, then you will come to know. So now, if the container is there, I just click on the container here. So container is nothing but a virtual directory in the cloud. That's it. What it will do? You can able to help to store the files and big amount of backup and everything that you can able to do. So let me go and create a container here. So I will say that this is my first container. Okay. So here it is throwing error. What is that? I should not use capital letter. Okay. So before going to that, I will cancel this 1 minute. I want to show you. I missed that point. I'm really sorry for that. So overview, if you click on this, oops, sorry. So this is your profiler access. Where are you? Okay, open in Explorer. Okay. No, I'm thinking that I have missed it. Okay, let's continue. I'll show you whenever the time comes. Wait. Yeah, it will come in later also. Wait. I'm going to create container. So I have created a storage account. I'm going to store the files so that I'm creating container. Container is used to manage the FS. FS means file system. Now, yeah, it came in here now. Okay, wait. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create first container. Yeah, so when you are creating first container itself, there is no separate menu for the access level. Whether only I can able to access, then that means private. Everyone need to access means, I should have a public or container level access I need to have. Container level access I need to have so that other people can able to come and access the files. Now it is saying that private access. Now what I will do is I will create one container here. Yeah, this is the container I created. So this is like your folder. In the Windows folder we are saying, na, like that this is a folder. I click on open this container here. Yeah, the container is open. It is fantastic now. Okay. Then after that, what I can do is I can able to upload a file here. So I'll browse this files here. Okay, I'll open this and I'm going to download some files here. So let me go to the pictures and I will store this picture here. I'll open this. Yeah. So the picture is, it is uploaded here. No, because it's selected here. If I click on upload, so see the speed of it. It is going to be Chennai. I'm in Coimbatore now. Just click on this. It is came in now. Completely loaded. Okay. So how come like a local hard disk it can able to copy this file? Even it's a big size also, it will copy very fast. How it is? That is called SMB protocol, server messaging protocol. So there's a different protocol. It is helping to transfer the file in a very fast manner. In later point of time, I'm going to talk more about that. So as of now, no. Okay. Kalyan Rao will discuss about that topic little later. You're talking about the general policies and all. Yeah, we'll talk little later. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So this is the file is got selected. Now this file now only I can able to see. No one can able to see this file because it is a private access. Now it is clearly saying anonymous access of the container being blocked because of anonymous access is disabled in your storage account. Now what I can do is I can able to go to my overview. Okay, you see that. So what I can do, I click on overview here. Sorry, I'll go to resource here. It is overview is there. So here you see that. So anonymous access of the blob is disabled. Whatever the files you are storing, that we called as a blob. Okay, but why the name blob came, I will tell you. It is disabled now. What I click on this and I can able to enable this now. It's enabled. Okay, and secure this one, and bound number access is there. It is enabled. Yeah. I'll say click on save here. The file is getting saved. Yeah, it is got saved now. Fantastic. Okay. So now I have changed the access level. Now, whatever the files which I am storing in the container, that can be visible to others as well. So now I changed it now. Or other than saying visible, I can able to, others can able to access without any account also. Okay. So I'm coming back here. So go to my container here. I see that. So first container is there. I click on this. I change the access level. Oh my God. Okay, I will refresh here. Why? Very nice. Let me see that why it is not enabled. Anonymous access is still disabled. I think I will need to refresh.
One question:
Yep.
Are pictures or any video files are allowed to save on cloud?
Yep.
That's the question.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now only it is enabled now. Okay. Now only it is enabled. I will go back here. Containers. I'll go back and I'll select here. I change the access level. Yes, it is now it is allowed. It took some time to refresh. That's it. So I will say the container level access. So I'll click OK. So this can be accessible out to the outside. So now I'll go back to my picture as well. I click that and I change the access level. So it is container level. So the whole container, I can able to share this file to the outside world. Okay. So now you see that. So I'll click OK here. I'll click on this this file. It is all good now. So it is giving the profile, complete profile of the file it is giving. So you see that the URL is here and last modified date. And so it is what type of blob. So I will talk more about this blob and other things. And what is the size of the file and what is the access tier. I will talk more about it. And so what is the type of the image? It is a content type. So it is traveling via internet, so that the content type HTTP protocols they need to align. So that is why content type is image and JPG, everything is there. All good now. Okay. So it is available now. So this URL is available. I click on this URL. I will go to this browser and I'll say here. Yeah. So beautiful. So it is came in, right? So it is working for me. Now let me share to you all. Can you click and tell me whether it is work for you or not?
Yeah, please.
Prakash, containers are blobs, right? No, containers are containers. Okay, the blob is binary large object. I will talk about that more. Okay. You to Kalyandra, 1 minute. I need to send to everyone. Sorry. Everyone option is not there.
Yeah, I received it, but it's pretty fast downloaded.
It's downloaded, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Very fast, right? Yep.
Yep.
It's nice to see that, right? So within a fraction of time, I could able to share an information to you all to the whole over the world, right? Yep.
Yeah, for me also it's downloaded.
So multiple users can access the same file at the same time, right?
Yep. That's what people are doing it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so in this file, first container, you can create multiple folder.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And the multiple folder, then multiple files can be saved.
Yes.
in the first container
And
package.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you don't need to have it is more like a website, right? It's just accessible as a website, correct?
It's a
It's not
storage. It is allowing you to access the files. That's it.
just yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
that's what
No,
the storage
because
is.
yeah, I understood
Yeah.
because I don't even have created an account for myself in Azure
Okay.
because to access the portal. But however, as you said, like it is a link, so obviously I am able to access it, which is accessible.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
So we can share folder containing multiple files also.
Folder containing multiple files. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah, folder can contain
Like
multiple files.
yeah.
URL of that folder, kind of.
No, that's what they are very clever. If you give, it won't give one folder to you. It won't give. Okay, it'll give files only. Then why this restriction is? Because of the security reason. The people started accessing the file. The huge number of data can be transferred. That is not okay for many countries. That's why what they are doing is they are giving an access for that in a different level. I'll come back to that. Okay, I'll come back to that. So whole container you cannot able to share. Yeah, you can able to share file by file only. Yeah, when you this approach file by file only. But if you want to do that complete level, we have an approach, different approaches there. I'll come back to that. Okay. So
One
now,
one silly question.
So
If it is an Word or an Excel file, can multiple people access the same file at the same time? I
yeah,
don't think
access
so.
it. They can update. This is all tenant model. You access
Okay.
it. It will be. It is on your system only. Whatever the changes you are making, that is in your system only. It is not like centralized. Everyone can able to update. It is not like that.
Okay.
And
But multiple people can work in the
will
same
it allow large files?
Yes, it will allow large files.
Okay.
I will show
So
you how big large file it will. Till 7 TB of data file you can able to share it.
oh, that's good.
I'll tell you this.
So, yeah.
So it means multiple people can access the file at the same time, but saving will happen one at a time, right?
No,
Something like
no.
that.
I want to tell you, it is a tenant model. Tenant model means whatever the changes you are making, that changes in your local system. It will not go to the centralized area. It will not update that.
It will
I'll
also
make it
okay.
very clearly.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to do that, you need to write a program for that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. See, there are many policies. General data protection, you might heard about it. GDPR, general data protection. What is general data protection? They won't expose your account number, I would decide. They won't expose your date of birth. They won't expose your sensitive information outside. So this is for data protection. Data sharing protection also there. If they
Okay.
allow that, what will happen? You can think of it. They can misuse for anything, right? So that is the reason. So programmatically, you need to do that. Programmatically, when you are doing it, you have to host the application. You need to give your detail and everything. Then after that only you can able to do all these things. So that is the reason. There are two variations are there. One is, I will allow simple things like WhatsApp. 5 people only you can transfer the message. You cannot able to transfer the whole over the world. Due to that, many people are died in during Corona time. If you take a hot bath, Corona will go off. Many people took hot bath and they sat in home. So this is not the case. So you have general policies are there. So based on the policies only you have to move on. So as per the policy, it will not allow you those things. But you can do that via application. That also I will show you. Don't worry about it. All these things.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So all these things are there. Yeah. I'll talk about undelete later. Not to worry now. So I can able to download the files and all these things I can do. Now I feel like okay, so I have given the file everyone captured. So I will say allow access. I will change it back to private now. I took it. Okay, approximately 3 seconds over now. Can you please try to access the file?
Yeah, yes, it was accessible.
It's accessible because
Yeah.
you are using a Chrome browser or some more caching browser you are using it. But Rakesh Misra is using a browser. It is having less cache and safety browser. It is not
No, it's
accessible.
not accessible.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
accessible.
not accessible.
Yeah.
Error.
Error. The reason is I have restricted the access here. Now you see that how flexible this is. It is fantastic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you see my access level and everything, this all fantastic, I can able to use that. So the companies can able to share their data and everything in a dynamically. I mean, the more mobility and more dynamic, more atomic features are given in Azure. Okay. So if you click on that, yes, this is what happening. So everything is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Now, now this is a time for questions. So please ask me what are the questions you have.
How much pricing will it cost to use it?
Okay, so pricing calculator is there. Please go and check the pricing calculator here. Azure pricing calculator. Okay, so Azure pricing calculator is there. So go and click on this, open this Azure pricing calculator. So you can choose whatever the resource you want and you can able to see the price of it. So far it is computational. It is for storage. Yeah, its storage account is there. So if I click on storage account, you just click on view here. Okay, so it is a blob storage you want to create standard. Whatever the things you created for 100 GB or 1000 GB, whichever you want. You might ask, you told terabyte, why it is giving 100 GB of this one? Reservation I am talking. So the backup, no, your operation should not fail. For that carefulness, what they have do, they will reserve your hard disk space. Okay, but you are using 1000 GB if you use also, you will charge for $20 per month. Okay. Yep. So $21 for 84. This is what it costs. Okay. Is that clear?
In a single storage, we can create any number of containers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I have read somewhere, but I'm not sure. 2500 storage or 2500 storage account, I think, per account. Per
Okay.
account. For example, Gopinath Subain is one account. I can able to maximum create 2500 at a time. Okay.
Okay.
So not more than that, I believe. Because these things is bit costly exercise. I don't want to do that because so many amount will go off and all these things. So, but I have read somewhere, but I will read the limitation and I will confirm you later. Yeah.
And this $200 credit that they are giving, is it just for the trial basis or it just going to be a recurring?
It is a trial basis only. You have to use your debit card or credit card. Debit card, it will take some time, 1 or 2 days or some hours it will take. 70 rupees they will deduct from your account. After that, they will place you 70 rupees in your account. Okay, so that's what they will do. Yeah, so that's how it works. They will pay back, so 0 rupees and $200 they will give a credit for you for 30 days. After 30 days, this will be get over. Whether you are using that account or not, or using your currency or not, that doesn't matter. That will be get deleted automatically. And after that, they will ask you, please go for pay as you go. In the pay as you go, you have to give your acceptance for that, any resource I'm creating it, please deduct amount from my account. So that is a bit dangerous option. So my friend is lost 1 month salary because he created some machine, he left it as it is. And it is keep on working, it is charged so much. So you should be very careful on, whenever you're creating resources. Okay, make sense?
So, I have one question. Like earlier, I have created an account, free account, and
Okay.
so the same credit card, email ID, and phone number I can use
No,
to
no,
create.
no. Simple formula I will tell you. One PAN card, one free account.
Okay.
Not one credit card, one account. One PAN card, one account.
Okay. So, if I will use another PAN card, so I can use whatever the credit card earlier I have used, right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can't come
Thank
PAN card, multiple PAN card, you can't have.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I will go back to the question forum. Somebody asked question, Prakash.
Okay, one last question. I think you selected these files and tables something, right? So
Yep.
what is that use? You said you will show it, right?
No, just I completed container. I will come back to that.
Okay.
I created a container sample. So because initial level, do you have any major question or not? That's what I asked you.
Okay.
Rakesh Mitra, buckets are shared. Buckets can be shared. Yes. over all buckets. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Yes, they have different policies. Yes, you can
So
do
for
that.
sharing a folder, we have to do different.
Different approach. Can we block the files in IP restriction? Yes, you can do that. Networking folder is there now, Praveen Venkat. Yes, you can do that.
Okay. For one PAN card, so if I create the free account, it will be available 30 days, correct?
But I want to tell you, you have to use credit card only. That credit card is bind with PAN card, na? Even
Yeah.
if you have a 10 credit card also, 10 credit cards say that using credit card only you will get create. Using PAN card, you will not do that. The PAN card is for background verification. They are verifying it. In the same PAN card already account is created, then that they will not allow you to create the
Account. Okay.
Yeah. Make sense?
Yeah.
After 1 year, I think create an again, right?
No. I have tried.
Okay, good.
No rest. The only ones they are giving.
Only 30 days valid, correct?
Yes. And we can.
As an architect, what will be our major roles, means responsibilities? What will
Okay.
be, if suppose if I'm uh, planning to be an architect, so what can I expect to do in my day-to-day activity?
Okay, this answer is not for a specific one. It is based on your project and so what is your goal? Okay. See, for architect, the goal is suppose I am creating one application. I want to improve the performance using via Azure. If this is your role, so in that case, you should be your day-to-day work would be what is the best way to put the code in such a way how it should be flexible. For example, you are may I know what is your current role?
I'm working as a data scientist.
Okay, data scientist.
And yeah,
Okay, so for
doing
you, CAP theorem is the main thing. Hello?
yeah.
Okay, wait, boss. Okay, CAP theorem is your main goal. Consistency, availability, and partition tolerance. So all these
Yeah.
things, how you are achieving in your this one, what are the facility for consistency? What are the facilities for availability? That you have to study and you have to manage that everything is going in a proper order or not. You have to automate the things. Mainly you have to automate the things. Then only your life will be easy. Otherwise, if you are not
Yes.
automated, then that would be a problem. See, example I
Correct.
will tell you. So this availability, it is guys. See, when I'm answering no, so please listen. If you keep post another question, no, really, it will be disturb everyone. Let's learn one by one. I'm not going anywhere, right? So please wait for let me to tell the answer. After that, you can ask the next question. Now, because somebody posting the question, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So, when you have to automate all these things, that is very important. This automation will save the cost, resource cost it will save. So, employee cost, additional resources you need to put. And second thing is, whenever for the review in the agile model and all, you need to monitor. You have to do monitoring service and all. You need to do it in the dashboard and all. This lifetime. It is very easy to do. You getting me right? It is very easy to do, and everywhere the visibility is more. Personally, I'm telling you, if you want to be stay in a company, make dependency on you rather than you depend on the company. Okay, so in
Yes.
that case, so whatever the greatest depth level facilities are there, that is a painful to understand and is hard work is there. But that hard work make you to be, a unique person in the team. So that is where you can able to put a stage, especially when you are an architect, no, every information should be on the fingertip. You
Yeah.
should not
Yeah.
be, think and, yeah, you need to tell, but whenever the situation comes, but most of the times for small things, at least above the tech lead level, you need to be, things should be on the fingertips. Okay. So
Okay.
that's how you need to be there. But it is a long answer, boss. I can't tell everything now. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. How much time, days to list Microsoft typically allow? Wait a minute. Microsoft move to migration data or service to another platform inside both the. See, there are free services are they already introduced. Okay, they already introduced, we can do that, but again, depends on the capacity of your data. For example, when you are migrating data, means what you mean by migration. So there are what type of migration you are doing, whether are you doing working with data warehouse, or you are going your local database you are moving, or your log files you are moving, that all does matters. So the simple thing is, so moving inside the microservice account, there are services are introduced now. You can able to move to one subscription to other subscription, copy data, all these facilities came. And data factory is there to move on, data bricks is there. So all these things are there. Again, depends on every data. If you calculate how many touch time and all, no, that's based on the scenario, that only it will happen. Yeah, simply I will say 5 GB means you can do it on the same day. Yeah. And how we are dev, test, and product environments are usually designed when it comes to storage. Are they separated subscription or no, 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 no. See, okay, this is a longer version of question. The question here is how you will manage your test environment, development environment, and production environment using an Azure. See, all the things are, the IAM, Identity Access Management is there, no? There you have to how you are restricting your access, based on that only it will work. So for example, production server, it is you create a server and don't give access to many people, only you have to give an access to the DevOps pipeline or DevOps engineers. So they will manage it. Okay, for the test environment, you can able to create. These are all in 4 minutes, you can able to create an environment. Or you can go for Azure containers and ACI or something. If you want to do, you can able to do that very easily. You can able to create multiple instances and all. There are many ways are there to do that. So how do you design means, that's a good question. You have to see the need for it. So for example, tester, they want to do integration test. So integration test means, you have to from one server to other server, you need to pass the data, means you have to create one system and you have to create one one application running server, and you have to interact both, and you have to manage it. So that is how you have to test and get the performance clearance and everything. And based on the what type of the modules or what type of things you want to do, that matters. Okay, but still the designing part, you need to encounter with the capabilities of your application and capability of the resources. Accordingly only you can able to design that. It is a again, this is all you are all asking broader level of questions, but accurate answer based on your situation only. Okay, and you the last word is very meaningful. Are they separate subscription or resource? Again, there is a company decides, right? See, for example, banking account means definitely it is a separate subscription. If it is a small base companies means same subscription, different servers. Okay. Okay, I'm asking you one question. In your company, do you have anything? Have you heard about Krishnagant or Nishkant? C Nishkant, right? Are you using any service account?
Yeah, most of the companies use service account. Yes.
Service account use mean there is a separate environment for production. Okay. Yeah.
It depends again, actually, if you
Yeah.
look at it, Gopinath, because a lot of times, like people do service account and then they do credential rotation also because
Yep.
of security reasons.
Yep.
And again, I guess based on your project, they would, opt to use this service accounts if required or
Yes.
not.
Yeah. You're true. You're correct. Okay. Yeah. This is a. I hope you got the answer, so that's fine for me. Yeah. Any other question? Okay, so I will go for my subject then. Hope you can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now it is there, file is created. Now many people asking question, what is that? How do I create folder? Okay, so I'll go to upload a folder, browse files. I will put this guy in my picture. or yeah, I'll put Excel files for a difference. I'll say, okay, it is got selected. Please go for advanced one. What is block blob and all will come back. So here update the folder to football. Folder name is football. Okay. I'll say upload. So now the folder will be created. Inside the folder, your file will be there. Make sense? Is that clear?
Can you tell this again? From where to create?
Okay. So here Krishna is there. Now I'm going to upload a file. I'll say browse file here. I can say Azure Service Bus Diagram. Advanced. Go here, give the folder name. Okay. Advanced folder. Yeah, I'll say upload file here. So advanced folder is created. Inside that file will be there. Make sense?
Yes.
You cannot select a folder, right? So you have to type it.
Yeah. First, you need to create a folder means, see, many people will give that option and they'll keep on creating folders, and without file, the folders will not do anything. That is why when you have a file, then create a folder. That's it. So now, if I want to upload the file in the same folder, you can directly go and upload here. So that will upload in the same place.
Can you explain the block
Yeah.
type?
I'm coming
Block
back. I'm
size?
coming back. Wait, we'll go one by one. Okay. So now you understand files and folders, right? Yeah. Is that clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So for access to folder can be also given to everyone?
No. No.
No.
No, you can't.
So any particular single user access can be given, or for folder we cannot provide access to any.
No, folder level access you can't give.
Okay.
Complete folder. If you click, the complete folder will be shown and all. No. For that, you have to go for an API. Okay. That API only can provide. Why you need to that? Because security reasons, they have restricted something like that. Making sense? Yeah. But also they are not, telling that they will take about all your system information here. You can able to download this Explorer. You can able to download this Explorer in your system. Azure File Storage Explorer, one tool is there. You have to log in there and you can do that. There you can able to do bulk operations and everything. Okay. Yeah. So, but not here. So this is the tool. It's a free tool. You can able to access it. Please wait. It is opening now. It will take some time. Please wait.
So, Gopi, one question. So, there is Azure. Oh, you are explaining something. Okay.
Yeah. What is the question? Sorry.
No, no, I think you are explaining the same. Storage Explorer.
Okay.
So, this is like without Azure account or storage account, anyone can access,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, without the good, but they need credential. They should know. They should have credentials. Okay. So I'm signing with Azure. Wait, let's see this. Yes, I need to sign in now. Authenticated. You can return to Storage Explorer. You might need to authenticate again if you close the browser tab. Why I should do that? I'll go back. Okay. Decided. Looks like. Sign in with the Azure. Okay, again I will do that. It's authenticated or not, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, you're signed in. Okay. Okay. See here, this is my subscription. Okay, open Explorer. So you can see that you can able to open my storage account and everything. Refresh all. Yeah, so these are all my disks. Yeah, this is my storage account. So click on that. So my files will be get retrieved. So using this container, blob containers, you can able to play around. So you can copy, download, blah, blah stuff that you can able to do that here, but not with directly with the URL. You understand? No? Download, you can do that. Is that clear?
Anything, Gopinath, which you have got access, like for example, within an organization, if somebody would have got created resource below the resource group resources and those files or folders, if I mean if a certain group has got access, they can play around by moving from one place to another, right?
Yes, yes. That's how you can integrate, right?
Yeah.
So, Gopi, that's another way, I think.
No, no, no. The other way is there. SaaS application code is there.
Correct,
That
right.
you can do that. See, those are all we can do that. But it is a beginning session. I don't want to put so many advanced there. Okay. Yeah.
That I think you're referring to using API. Correct me if I'm
API,
wrong.
SaaS key is there. You can able to write a code. There is a blob file storage is there. Packages are there. Using that packages also you can do that. See now, see, I'm facing one challenge here. Whenever I'm going for the first session now, there are people they know something and the people don't know something. When I start answering this one, now, many people who are freshers know they will feel that this course is very tough. Okay, so that is the only reason I'm moving that advanced level question at the end. So kindly hope you understood that. Yeah. So let's not
Yeah, that,
discuss about the SaaS and all now because later we can have it. I'm really
yeah, Gopinath, the point you raised is correct because even I'm feeling that why should I do this course? It's not going
yeah,
over my. Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah,
please,
please, please.
please.
No,
Yeah.
no, this is this one. I'm really sorry that the next time question comes. No, I will note it down and I'll answer at the last 15 minutes. Okay, don't mind. Okay, because see, whenever we want to learn ABCD, people will be happy. Okay, when we are talking about MN and LOK, whether I will learn this or that, that confusion will come. Let's not go with that. So these are all the tools it is facilitating us to do that. So let's not go for that. We'll stand on the basic level and we will continue from there. Okay. And after that, 15 minutes time is there. So one to one, we can do everything. I'll answer. Don't mind about it. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So this is a very simplest thing I can tell you. So the simplest course this is that you can able to learn the things very easily. So now, so blob storage, file storage, tables and everything is there. Now I have created my storage account. My storage account is Architect OS Gopinath. Yes, it is already placed in now. Great. So here blob is there, file share is there, queues and tables, all these things are there. So now only we learn about the blob containers. So what is blob? So the blob is, it is helping to refer the file name. Okay, blob means binary large object. Binary large object means what? Even you can able to store the files in the binary format, but even though size is very big, also it will accommodate. Okay. Now I'm coming back when I'm storing the file, it is always asking what is this blob type. When you're storing a file, it is asking that what is the blob type, right? So if you see that I'm going to upload a file here, yeah, it is my storage account. I'm going to upload the file here. So browse the files now. Okay, just I select this file. There are a lot of files and documents are there. So wait. I will open some file I want to open here. Okay, so I will open this file, index file. So I'm going here. You see that blob. The file operations will happen on each and every with the limit. For example, 16 KB file is there, means 4 KB files will be read first. After that, another 4 KB will read next, another 4 KB. Like that, it will jump on. This is what we call them as a blob. So block by blob, it will happen. Okay. So that is what blob is. Here the size is 4 MB. Okay. So it will happen 4 MB, 4 MB, it will file operations will happen, reading or writing anything. Okay. This is what we call them as a blob type. The next one is page blob. So page blob means immediately will throw an error because it need a huge size of file. The small size will not be allowed. So page blob is such a beautiful operation. So you can able to store database backup kind of big files that you can able to store it here. So this is for blob. And after that, append blob. When you're storing the file, append blob. What is that append blob? One file is there. In that file, you are keep on modifying. Example, log files. Example, log files. What log files will do? You keep on updating the log. You see that, event logger. So this event logs, what it is doing? It is keep on uploading the files, right? So application, security, blah stuff, loading it will take a lot of time. So now imagine what is the challenge here? When one file you centralized, some program will open that file and writing the content. Another program is opening the file and writing the content. If the same thing when it happen, no. So there is a lot of chance that file will be get corrupted or the order might be get changed. So to overcome that, they have a solution. So this solution is already there in the uh, Azure Blob Storage. If you open the file with append blob, and multiple request comes also, managing the order of request and how to store the file and everything will be taken care by append blob option. So this option will allow one request at a time. Once it is done that it will take the next request. It will manage the pool and everything. So now you see that they are allowing normal users to store the file in the style of blob. And they are allowing developers to store their backup using page blob. And they are allowing developers to use the append file using append blob. So when these three facilities are when they are giving it, all the people who are working in the cloud, obviously they will like these options, right? Whoever the developer, it is half of the developer work is done by this append blob itself on storing logs. During a storing a log time, there are a lot of controversial will happen. Those issues and all got cleared here. So that way, this is a very good option for for the people who are using log files and other things. You create a file in the log file and keep it here. That is helping you to append the file very easily. So this is what the blob types are. Okay. Yeah. And the next one is append folder we already taken. See the access tier. No, earlier it used to say hot and cool. So with the blobs, okay, you see that hot means every time it will go to the hard disk and it will come back. Cool means it is not like that. It will cache the memory and it will give the value. The cold means the file is on the rest state. Okay. So after when you started using so based on your selection, it will go hot or cool. And in case if you are not at all using, then it will go for archive mode. Okay. So these are all the options are there. Okay. Yeah.
So does this get selected automatically, or we will have to choose that hot
Okay,
and
you have to
cold?
choose. You have to
Like,
choose. Yes.
okay.
Yeah. And yep, I will say, okay, upload. Yeah, it will get uploaded. Yeah, done now. Okay. So now you know how to create a file
What is
and
the
how to.
main difference between hot and cold?
That's what caching. Hot means every
Caching.
time it will read from the hard disk. Cool means it will cache the data. The caching RAM is there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So from there it will do. Okay. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Now, where I started, I want to give an example of what is cloud service, right? So this is what the cloud service. Now this cloud service, storage service, right? The storage service. Are you happy with the storage service?
Yes.
Why? Because all the program options also it is given here. Okay. So if you any developer, they want to access this file. Yeah. So if you database, if you want to access now, what you will do, you will use connection string. Yes or no, guys? Guys, everyone understand what is connection string, right? So
Yes, yes.
suppose people don't know, please raise your hand. I will explain you in a much better way.
Yeah, please can you explain?
Okay. See here. The, Jyoti, right? Diba Jyoti, right?
Yeah, you can call me Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, Jyoti. Okay. Dave. Okay.
Yeah.
Dave, if I want to come to your home, how do I come?
Yeah.
I need your address, right?
Yeah.
The same way here. What happened? The connection string means what? So what we can do is, in case if you have a database here. So this is your database. Okay. These are all facilities here. So please utilize this whiteboard. This is a very good one. This is your database. If I want to connect here, imagine this is a database server, not database server. Inside that you have database. Okay. So now if you want to access this database means what I need to do, I need to know what is the server name. Inside the server name, what is the database name? And also to cross this firewall, I need to give the username and password. So all these things, if I give, that is called connection string. This connection string is helping to connect to the database, which is under a particular server. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's what connection string is. Now, in the same way, when this a file is there, in this file, you want to access via program, access via your program. You're writing C# code or Java code or something you want to write. So in that case, if you want to get that connection string means, what you can do is you can able to develop a SAS key for that. Okay, the SAS key is a very important point that you can able to do that. So how do I do that? Wait, I will show you. Where is that? Container level. So here there is an option called generate SAS. If you click on generate SAS now, it will ask you, there is a key 1 and key 2. That is nothing but they will give a connection string. See this? So this is the connection string. If I give this connection string, I can able to access this file. That is the meaning of it. Is that clear to you all?
Sure.
Okay. So this is the secret key of yours. Okay. So, uh, so this is the key that you can able to use. This is a complete SAS URL. Using this SAS URL, you can able to connect your file. Okay.
Yeah, I have
yes, please.
one more doubt here. The expiry we are giving correct. So in the same place.
Yeah.
So I mean, anytime I can access the respective file, correct? So
yeah, within this time limit, you can anytime you can do that. If you
suppose,
want to give more, you can extend it.
Okay, I can extend like 3 years.
Yeah, I can do 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I faced one scenario like I given the 3 years time period, but in
Okay.
my architect actually he suggested Like we should not give the expiry date like 3 years. So why you are giving? And that's what they are
Okay,
said.
no, see, again, this is under the best practices.
Okay.
So between 3 years, they might use Terraform and move your cloud to AWS, right?
Oh.
So that time the token will be policy and all, but they can't say that because you can able to give your comments on the tags. This file is given for 3 years like that. If you give that is fine because the other person who is coming in, they can able to understand. And if this file is that is not that much sensitive, then yes, you can able to do that. But if you ask password or key vault information is stored somewhere, so keep this file for 1 hour or some period. That is it when it is very wrong. Yeah.
So
Guys,
like after
also
generating this SAS token and URL, so the normal URL which you have shared previously, that will
that
work,
is also will
or
work.
this SAS
Both will
token?
work. Both will work.
Both will
Both will work. This one is for completely the programming purpose. We have given. Okay, so you see that it is coming with along with the key. Okay, so you see that. So this code, if you watch very carefully, so it is coming with the key. So this is the key code, right? So with this code only it will work. Otherwise, it won't work at all. Okay, make sense, guys? Everyone understood, guys?
Yeah, but after giving the generating the SaaS token, how do we revoke it? If let's say I've given to someone
Refresh,
and
na? Refresh. Regenerate again. Old token will go. Regenerate again, old token will go. If you see that, you'll get a new token always. You got me, na?
no, it's still working after regeneration also.
1 minute. No. Wait, 1 minute. Wait, let's see that.
I use the SaaS URL.
Wait,
Uh,
1 minute,
the
1
one.
minute, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Key 1, key 2, permissions read is there. Allowed IP address is there. Guys, you can change the permission here. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what you don't want to do that, you generate that, that's fine. Okay. If you want to select different stories, different permissions you want to give, change that. And after that, you can create a SaaS token. The token will be different. Yep. SaaS. Yeah, you can change the date and make it expired. And whenever you want, you can regenerate the token. Multiple token also you can generate. It's not a problem at all. Okay. Is that clear? Did I answer your question or?
So this is basically like security.
Yep. Yeah. To access the resource, it is a security. Okay. Okay, guys, any question, any basic question also, it's fine. Please ask me. Okay, you should not sit with the doubt. I'm ready to explain the whole thing again. No problem, but ask me if you have any questions. The first preference is for freshers. Okay.
So how this SaaS and token URL is beneficial? I did not able to understand.
Okay, see, when you are writing C# program, okay, in your program, if you want to read this image, yeah, so then you can able to use this token. So you can able to read the file in your program. See, all the program cannot able to access your application, right? Yes or no, team?
Yes.
So you need a connection string for that, right?
So one more
So
question.
this is basically a connection string for a program to access a large file.
Yep.
So the token, like when I'm trying to access from my C sharp or any code, the token actually, how do I get the tokens? For example, so can
Copy
I
here.
log in? Okay, then I can put my
Paste
config
here.
file. Yeah, okay, whenever I need, so I can use the kit. Okay.
Exactly, Amir Shah. Amir Shah, you are from computer science department, no?
Yes.
Your
Yeah,
name
Chennai.
itself suggesting.
Yeah, Chennai.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So any other question?
One question, like other than this container file service, where other we can use the storage account?
Yeah, you can use that. Now
Anywhere?
yeah. Wait 1 minute. I should have clicked this one.
I think in the backup also it will work, right? Storage.
See here?
Yeah.
Queues you
Yes.
can able to use, file shares you can use tables, all the things you can able to use it. Now I will come back to those things and all, but first you confirm me that whether it is all you clear with this.
Yeah, these are all clear.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Is there any limit on how many program can no, nothing, boss. Whoever having that key, they can able to watch you can able to access that storage.
So Gopi, usually companies used to keep their all documents, files, and all on cloud like this, right?
Yes. Yep.
And
Yes.
they are charged according to the per day basis or per year basis, I think.
Companies know they will go for enterprises account. They will pay 1 crore per every year. They will use it. How many resources they want, like that. They can have a different schemas.
Based on usage again,
Yeah.
I think.
Again, based on the usage.
And subscriptions also, like
Yes.
most of the companies, like for our companies which I have seen, like initially when they started, like they came up with the bang and everybody used to have all different kinds of subscription. Lately, then when they realized at the end of the year the amount of money they have to spend, so then they started doing the cost, actually what is the real requirement of number of subscription required, and what is the volumes which are coming in. Based on that, they started cutting it out, right?
Yeah.
It actually came out really good, because if they want to scale it out, they can scale it out at any point of time. So all that option was available. So initially they didn't have that knowledge of, like, how they can use it in a more efficient manner. Sorry guys, I can't hear you.
No. Yes, you're right. So just I'm leaving your space. Is that clear to you all?
Yeah.
No, you all got the answer, right? Shivani, you got the answer, right?
Yeah, I got. Sorry, I was not able to unmute.
Oh, no problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool then. Yeah, so I'm going to use another one. This is for files and storage that you can able to make it, and you can able to access it. And also, I'll tell you. So what is
how the
uh,
queue works?
sorry? Sorry.
How does the queue work? I was just asking.
Yeah, this is what I'm starting the session. Okay. Yeah, queues. If you go there, queues. Okay. First, you understand where the queue is used. I'm simply asking you where you have used queues in your life.
Queues.
Distributed architecture.
Mostly.
In Azure functions, creating queue-based functions.
Okay.
For asynchronous cases between decoupling between
Okay.
two
So
applications.
you tell me that layman understanding in your life,
Why
don't
it's
touch your computer where you have used queues.
okay.
Getting ticket or getting coffee.
Messages.
Yeah, exactly. So many people answer will be on cinema theater ticket only. So what
No,
we'll
it,
do, first person going inside, first
it
person
could
will
be
come out.
it could be something like a workflow, simple workflow.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll tell one by one so that you can remember. First in, first out order. Data structure we have used now in wherever the lifetime. That is what the queue is. First, the person get into the line, so he will get the ticket and he will move out of the queue. The remaining people will be in the queue. The next person he got the ticket and he will move out. So the queue will be keep on moving and reducing the number of counts. That's what the queue is. First in, first out. That's what the queue data structure is. This data structure pattern we are using in many places in our life, from hospital to cinema theater, anywhere. So if you are standing queue one by one, and we are getting it. So this is what we used to say this queues. So here, how the queue is useful. I always tell this example. Okay, if you are, you will take ICICI Bank. So I don't know how many people are in Bangalore. If you see that in ICICI Bank, around 20 branches are there in throughout Bangalore. Okay, more than that might be. You are going to open a bank account in ICICI. Obviously, you will get a call for credit card, right? Yes or no, team?
Yes, yes.
Obviously, you will get it. You will get it from your nearby vendor only. Nearby ICC vendor only, they will get it. Imagine ICC vendor have many branches and many vendors are there. But only one guy got your number, he only will call you. Otherwise, what will happen? All the branches are start calling means you will throw the SIM card. Right? Yes or no, team? Yeah. So that is how it is happening. They'll keep all the numbers in one queue, and in round robin circle, one number they will pass it to one particular nearest this one they will pass it. Once the number is come out of your queue means the same number will not be assigned again. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys?
Got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving one to one person, two to another person, like that. So the same two will not be given again. Okay. So this is how the queue is in real time used in many places. Flow of action, as Deborah, yeah, Debajyoti told, right? So, so there is a process flows one by one, one by one, one by one, synchronous way you want to do that. So then the queue is used. Wherever the pool is used, the pool, when they say pool, Pool, so those and all the queues are used. Example, I will tell you, you are giving printout, right? So first 50 pages you print out, you are giving. After the 25 pages you are giving it. First that 50 page will be taken printout. After that only the remaining 25 page will come. Why? Because that is standing in the queue. When task is completed, then only next task will get printed. If the queue is not there, what will happen? That's it. The story is entirely different, right? So this is how this model works. So this data structure model, the queues works. Now the same facility the Azure is providing. You see that how easily I can able to create a queue. So I will say Q1. Yeah, I will say Q1. I created. I'll click OK. Yeah, it is got created now. So if I click on this queue, so the moment if I click on the queue, so it will open a browser automatically and it will allow you to enter the queue values. So add a message here. So I will say message 1. So this message is going to expire in 7 days. Even if used or not, that will expire. If you say that never expire, it won't expire. Okay. So otherwise you need to set the date and time. So how long it should be, the message should be stayed on the same queue itself. So, but once you read that, the message will be go out. So once you read that message, if you receive the message from the queue, so automatically the message will be get destroyed from your queue. Okay, so this is how this works. Is that clear? Yeah, so I will add message 1 here. I will say, okay, the message is stored now, and I'm going to click on another message. So message 2, I will do that and click OK. Okay, I'll say and another message, message 3. Okay, there are 3 messages are there. Now, if I want to read the message means the message will be get popped up. Popped means it will extract from the queue. First message will be pop up first time. DQ, yes, message is called and it is came back. It is DQ'd. So see that message is gone out. So whenever you read the next message, it will go off again. So the third message that is also go off again. This is how the message came inside and the message go out. Now the queue is empty. It is ready to access the other numbers. I'm telling you this example because everyone have come out of this experience. So the people will call you, okay, for bank credit card, debit card, blah blah stuff. What else? Not other than ration card, everything they will call you, right? So all these things are, kept it in a queue one by one, one by one, one by one. People will be get connect to us, right? So when it is come in a sequence means, your number will be go in a sequence and it will be served based on the queue only. So the queue is such an essential thing. So please be aware about it. To create these kind of queues, we need, okay, we need, this kind of algorithm. Definitely that will help you out. Okay, so for that, Azure is providing a facility for you to add and managing the service queues. Is that clear, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So
programming also you can able to use it.
this queue cannot be read from outside environment, right? Like other
No,
queue
from
service that
outside
we
the
have.
environment only you can read it. The use is
Uh,
reading the data from outside only.
but how do we read it?
Say same SAS key.
So is this some kind of a mailbox kind of thing feature, like how we have got? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure whether you've heard of it. Or there's something called as Kana mailbox, which has these
No.
notifications for to the customers. So they get those messages and then it moves out of the mailbox. Something in those lines.
Yeah, the look like same, but here thing is simple. Simply you understand is in the printer you take it. So first task, second task, third task, fourth task. So this came in the order, no? In the same way here, first message, second message, third message, fourth message. The all will be get extracted one by one. First in, first out.
So where exactly we can use this and how?
One situation I told in the bank. The other one is, are you from microservice background or something like that? What is it? Do you have any programming background?
No.
Uh, what are you? I will tell the example accordingly.
No.
So in case of
Like system.
microservices, like what kind of message
How
we can deliver through this?
how do we integrate? Actually, the question is how do we integrate this in our application?
Okay,
So we have
you
created the queue, and I don't see any SaaS option here. So how do we access this queue?
know the accessing. See, the freshers don't mind for this answer. Just ignore it if you're not understood. See here, with the SAS key, you can able to create access key. You can able to create for this whole storage account. Okay, for this whole storage account, you are seeing my screen, right? You can able to create an access key here. Okay, using this access key, you can able to access all the tokens, all the resources. The queue also one of the thing that you can able to access it. Via program, you can able to access this. You can able to pass the data that will hold for certain period, and whenever you read it, that will be get removed. Everything will happen automatically.
But this access key, this is kind of a overall, right? It's giving access to all the
Yes,
storage.
Yes.
It's not like that we have in the container, for container we have a separate
Yeah. That is for
UI.
SaaS key. They see freshers, brand new freshers. Really, I'm telling you, don't worry about these things. Anyhow, we will cover this one later point of time. So some people already worked on this. They are asking this. Okay, so don't mind. Okay.
From the see, since I am from the service infrastructure point of view, or probably services function, from that perspective, how can we effectively integrate this in our day-to-day activities? Is there any way
Okay.
how we can
What
use
is the
this?
application you're using, Debraj, now, right now?
Like we use uh, in terms of like for a service desk point of view, are you referring?
Service desk, right?
Yeah.
Even the service desk, the tokens are coming, right? Instant ticket, programs ticket, problems ticket, and all these things, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah. How
yes.
you serve actually? The tokens are coming in an order, right?
Right. Correct. Correct.
So while providing service, that is queue only.
Okay. Okay. I think I understood what you're saying. So
Yeah.
basically, like we
Yeah.
use something called as Zendesk. Like I think you can use Azure to integrate and like
Yeah. Yeah.
automate that in that
Yep.
way. That you can
Yeah.
do that.
Kalyan Rao. Yeah. You're raising hand. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so I have microservices that uses a queue.
Uh-huh.
It reads the queue item, first
Mhm.
available queue item,
Mhm.
and somehow the process got failed. Some
Mm.
technical error came up in the microservices.
Okay, this is too technical. I will tell you the answer in one word. That is called dead lateral queue is available here in the queues itself. Azure Service
Right.
Bus, if you go, dead lateral queue will be there. You can able to go for RabbitMQ.
Okay.
Okay. You can able to go for RabbitMQ and Kafka. All these things you can go for this.
And what is different Azure Service Bus?
Boss, it is away from our course,
All
boss.
right, all right, all right, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
You
sorry.
connect me after the call is over. Okay.
Sure.
Let's stay there. Okay. I will tell
Can
you.
you can you please repeat the service that uses that's for the RabbitMQ and Kafka?
Sorry,
The
sorry.
name of the service that for that Kafka and the RabbitMQ.
Name of the service.
Yeah, in the Azure you're talking about
Same thing.
service.
Kafka is available here. RabbitMQ is available here. See this. Kafka is there. You see this, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need to create a server. You can give the address what it is giving here. That's it. Okay, guys. This is the time for me to get to know about the session so far. So do you could able to get the information from me? So how do you feel? I'm looking for a feedback. So in case of any correction, if I need to do that.
I think very good in terms of practically showing the examples out there, which looks to be really good for us as a beginner. So,
Okay.
hoping to see more examples of this, and
Yep.
let's stick to our course so that like we can complete things on
Yeah.
time. I know that like
Yep.
there are a lot of us who are more tenured and experienced in in terms of Azure, but I believe I think we can discuss everything, even your questions also. But let's just start with the course
Yeah.
so that we can
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
take it
See,
forward.
that is obvious, no, because in the IT industry, various levels will be there. We
Yeah.
will push the question for at last for some time. Okay, then it be better.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No offense, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, Really, thank you for taking care of newcomers like us,
Yep.
helping with their understanding. So, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks,
Okay,
Gopinath.
okay,
Thank you
okay.
all.
One,
And this
one last.
one, one comment, John. It is looks like morely discussion forum. If the class content is taken and questions from all over taken, the loss would be beneficial. Yes, that's what I'm telling John. See, same thing. I have same opinion. Yes, a little fast. Yeah, I will reduce it because I want to cover the syllabus as well. And this one, my normal speed means that this may not happen. Yeah, thank you so much for Shanmugam. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And yeah, tell me, boss. Yep. Thank you for awesome. Very good. Thank you.
Hey, Gopinath, I have one thing. You said that you were explaining the queuing, right? It's something related with queues in AWS, or it's different?
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
same, right?
Yep. Okay. Can we do go deep into Azure resources, services, and everything in the future? Right? Yes. Yes. I'm for that. Yes. And practically, everything is practical only mostly. Okay. Theory it is very less for me. Yep. Thank you, Kalyani. Thank you. Thank you, Kabyan. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh, what can I suggest? It's 1 hour 30 minutes for class, 30 minutes for question answer between raise multiple questions in case of multiple set. Okay. We'll do one thing like this. What we can do is uh, we will take one subject logical point. I will leave it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You ask the questions, I will answer. Then after that, we will continue the session. So that way it will be really good. Thanks, Rishi. Thank you, Prakash. Yeah.
I think if an admin can mute everyone during your
No,
session,
no.
and
See, I don't think that problem is here. So all are matured enough to speak on the time, and that's all good. Even I can do that, mute myself. Audience, I can able to mute it here. I can do that, but I don't think that problem is there. You can do that, but still, your suggestions are welcome. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. And whoever want to ask something, please stay back.
Can we have your number if we need to call you anytime?
Sorry.
Can we have your phone number?
Uh, I think I don't know what is this rules here, but I can talk to that Sandeep. Okay, so the person who is communicating me, I can inform him. He can able to give that, but I don't know what is the protocol here. They will access
Sure, as per your
number or something.
convenience.
But yeah, you talk to him and come back. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you at least share your LinkedIn profile?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not operating LinkedIn much. I'm not a great fan of LinkedIn, but I will give you something is there. Something is there. I will give you. Give me a
No,
minute.
just something, just one platform to connect to you.
Yeah. LinkedIn. I don't know. From the beginning, I don't know why I'm not focusing LinkedIn, but a little bit information I added. You can take that. Me, it is there. View profile. Where I am.
Just copy the above URL.
Yeah. And take this. Yeah. Subtenant, yes, you can do that, but that should be a different account group, such a way.
I think the link which you have sent is not working. It's something like text only.
Well, I searched on LinkedIn and I got Gopinath. I have sent you a request, kindly accept.
Yeah, I can find my name, so you can there. Yeah.
You got it through your name. Just I have to send you a connection.
Yeah, you can find me here. That's it, Gopiran Suben. That's it. So I have sent the link. You can take it from there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can ask me if you have any questions. Yeah. When DevOps will be get covered? Just I started now. So let's see how it goes.
Uh, I have just one question. Like in case of queues, right? Sorry, like in service bus, we can have a for a single message we can multiple subscription, right? So does in case of queues, there's the same scenario, or like one listener will listen the message and then the message will remove from the list.
Can you repeat the question again?
Like in the service bus, right?
Mm.
So if I put a message on the topic, right? If I have a multiple subscription on the same message, right?
Mm.
So they all will get notified for the same message.
Yeah.
So same will happen in the queues as well, or there will be only
No, no,
one
queue
listener
will
for
be
one
only
message.
one, only one.
Okay.
Topic is different from queue, right?
Will we be covering the front door and CDN in the stories?
I don't see front end is not there in the syllabus.
Okay.
Yeah, any other question, team?
So thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks, guys. So we'll
Tomorrow
connect.
we'll have classes from 11 o'clock again, right?
Yeah, sure.
See you tomorrow, sir. Thank you so
Okay. Yeah,
much.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.